Good evening and welcome to Brtv News presentation. I am Aisha Talba Ballama with the news. The network of people living with HIV/AIDS in the country says it is important to put communities and network at the center to respond in order to end the AIDS epidemic as a public health threat by 2030. The national coordinator of the organization, Abdul Karim Ibrahim, stated this yesterday in Abuja during press briefing and candlelight memorial in commemoration of this year's World AIDS Day. He said doing so required a tailored and differentiated services delivery method to meet the different needs of people living with HIV and AIDS. Abdul Karim said there is the need to eliminate societal and structural barriers that drive the HIV epidemic through prevention and treatment. The State Commissioner of Environment has commended members of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Borno State Council, for actively taking part in the last month's sanitation exercise. The Commissioner made the commendation during a visit to the NUJ Press Center along Lagos Street, Maiduguri. The report is presented from our studios.
Represented by Permanent Secretary Amadou Umara, accompanied by Special Advisor on Environment Kachala Modu Bole and General Manager Environmental Protection Agency Abubakar Suleiman, addressing members of the NUJ, the Permanent Secretary commended them for partaking in the exercise and assured support to the union, saying this is the first time the union is conducting such exercise, urging them to maintain the tempo.
We are witnessing for the first time the learned colleagues are joining us. And this, although we know that there are partners in business.
Also speaking, the General Manager, Bosefa Abubakar Suleiman, assured to provide all the necessary working tools to the press center for the upkeep of the environment. Responding, the State NUJ Chairman, Dauda Ilya, appreciated the Permanent Secretary and the team for the visit, saying that the union leadership decided to embark on the exercise for the commitment of its members and lauded government policy on the sanitation exercise. The team were also at Jidari Polo, Post Office, GRA, Gambaru Liberty, while the Permanent Secretary and the General Manager, Bosefa, commended the youth groups and voluntary organizations for partaking in the exercise and assured to evacuate the refuse dome. Abbakar Kaba Master, Brtv News.
In continuation of the All Progressive Congress senatorial campaign to the local government area of Borno Central, thousands of party supporters and well-wishers accorded a rousing welcome to the senatorial campaign train in Banki town of Bama local government area. The report.
On arrival at Banki town, youths, women and even the elderly were not left out in welcoming the senatorial candidate of the party, Barrister Kakashi Hulawan, who was accompanied by serving members of the House of Representatives from the Central Senatorial District. Barrister Kakashi Hussein, before arriving the venue of the rally, drove through the major streets of town to signify his entry into the community. At the venue of the rally, the state chairman of APC, Ali Bukar Dalori, informed the gathering that they were in the area to present the APC senatorial candidate Barrister Kakashi Hulawan, Dr. Zainab Gimba and Baba Shehu Gulumba to the electorate for endorsement and solicited for their votes during the general elections. Addressing the mammoth crowd of his supporters, Barrister Kakashi Hulawan commended Governor Ogaram Zulum for restoring the lost glory of Borno or Banki community, which used to be one of the commercial centers due to its closeness to the neighboring country. He assured the people of the area that with the APC-led administration at both the state and federal level, we will ensure continuity of reconstruction program started by the Zulum-led administration to enable it to regain its lost glory.
Let me use this medium to thank His Excellency the Executive Governor for creating an enabling environment for us to go to this campaign rally with full force. We will witness sea change in the next dispensation, inshallah, if Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu and His Excellency Kashim Shetima are voted into the office and Governor Zulum is re-elected for the second time with 3 senators of Borno North, Borno South, Borno Central, 10 members of the House of Representatives and 28 members of the State Assembly. I want to assure you that Borno is going to not only the next level, but next level.
The senatorial campaign procession later proceeded to Bama, where the candidate equally drove in a motorcade through the road leading to the venue of the rally at the community stadium, which was filled to capacity by residents of the area. Alhaji Ali Dalori, while addressing the rally, charged them to continue with their voting pattern in the 2023 general elections for the total victory of the party, and presented senatorial candidate Barisa Kakashi Hulawan, Zainab Gimba, and Baba Mala Sunoma to the electorate, calling on them to cast their votes wisely and vote for APC. The situation was also the same when the senatorial campaign train arrived Kondiga, where supporters, road transport, party union members, youth, women, and the aged people welcomed them in the town. The rally attracted people from all walks of life, where Ali Bukar Dalori presented Barisa Kakashi Hulawan and engineer Ibrahim Bukar, as well as Baba Modu, to the people for support and acceptance equally, calling on them to vote for the ruling party for continuity. Abaramat, Brtv News.
Chairman Maiduguri Metropolitan Council Alhaji Ali Umara Bolori says the APC-led administration will continue to provide basic facilities to people of the state. The chairman stated this when members of the Sugarcane Sellers Dealers Association Borno State Chapter paid him a courtesy call today in Maiduguri. The report sent in by the Information Unit of the Council is presented from our studios.
Ali Umar Bolori said the state, which was hitherto affected by insurgency and many challenges, said they are part and parcels of reviving the lost glory of the state economically. He assured that Borno State government will empower the sugarcane sellers to improve their business. According to him, Governor Zulum is determined to ensure that peace has returned to the state. The chairman called on members of the sugarcane sellers to elect APC candidate all through the general elections and assured to provide solar power to their new market at Gamboru Moromoro to enable them conduct business freely. Earlier, chairman of the Sugarcane Sellers and Dealers Association, Awal Hassan, said they were at his residence to register their support, assuring to vote for Governor Bagan Omar Zulum and other APC candidates in the forthcoming elections. Abaramat, Brtv News.
Borno State Police Commissioner Abdu Umar says henceforth the police command will not condone any act of violence and hate speech to happen during and after elections. The police boss stated this on Friday during the Peace Accord signing meeting held at the police headquarters, Maiduguri, from where Abba Kaka Abamasa has the report.
According to the police commissioner, following the commencement of political activities in the country, hence the meeting to chart ways forward to avoid such incidences, he said the National Security Advisor and the Inspector General of Police already banned all political talks and local security at campaign places aimed at preventing violence and hate speech before, during and after election. The police boss said the meeting came up with a peace accord template where all the political parties in the state have agreed to abide by. Also speaking, the State Commissioner for Local Government and Emirate Affairs, Sunmai Mele, said Borno State Government, since its inception, has banned all forms of political talks in the state and engaged them on youth empowerment scheme and employment, among others. The meeting was attended by political parties in the state. High point was the signing of the Peace Accord template by the party representative. In a related development, the Police Commissioner also had a meeting with leaders of Farmers Association and Cattle Breeders Association on the recent incident occurred in local government, which led to the loss of lives of over 8 people. Stakeholders at the meeting agreed to find lasting solution to farmers' header crisis in the state. Abaka Kabamasta, Brtv News.
That's all the news we have for you tonight. I remain Aisha Talba Balama signing out.